Hello, friends. How are you today? So, let's talk about authority, claiming your authority more so. Yesterday, we spoke about decisions and not making decisions, and now let's gravitate that towards, how that can impact how we want to present ourselves today and for the rest of our lives. So, whether you are in a space where you want to um, be viewed as a certain person, or you want to claim a certain space in your business or at your current job, or with your family and friends, you need to start deciding right now how that you are that person right now. And with doing that, sure, you will have moments where doubt does creep in, and that is normal. But sticking to this decision that you've made initially and saying, no, this is who I am right now. In spite of whatever is going on, this is who I am right now. People may come at you and they may try to pull you backwards towards who you were before, but that's no longer you. And you need to assume that responsibility, and you need to stick to presenting yourself how you want to be seen. And of course, it is a roller coaster. We spoke about things being a roller coaster and adapting to that roller coaster, and it's not so rigid. We're not here to literally block the roller coaster way of life, because life will do what life has to do, but our internal shift is what is changing. Our internal emotions are what we are able to control, and that's how we are going to regulate towards whatever comes at us. So yes, claiming your authority. And by now on this journey, we have spoken about rituals, we've spoken about routines, similar condition, I guess. We spoke about regulating our nervous system. And now these are all tools. These are all tools for you to reclaim yourself, to recenter yourself, so that you can build more confidence and get to know who you are and what you want to do, because we are always changing and adapting to this new version of yourself every single day. Certain things may work, other things won't work based on what you see moving into your reality and what you have experienced in the past. So you keep the things that you have experienced that are good, and then you release the things that are no longer serving you. So now, let's go back. It's about decisions. All of this is a mind game in a way. Actually, it's all in the mind. But we are fighting with ourselves every single day, right? We are fighting with how we move forward. We are fighting with our emotions. We're literally trying to baby this part of us that is afraid of moving forward, and that is okay, because we spoke about being the parent and the child. The child is the one asking for permission, asking to be safe while moving towards a certain lane, while the parent is the one that protects the child and asserts the authority of yes, whether or not you feel afraid, I'm going to take you by the hand and we're going to move forward. So let's keep it simple and let's keep it boring. Things do not have to, so when I say boring, our routines are supposed to be boring but our lives doesn't necessarily have to be. So let's not mix the two. Yes, we do have a very simple routine. Simplicity, actually, let's reframe things, right? Simplicity doesn't mean boring. And yes, I mentioned this word because it will feel as if it is boring, sticking to your schedule every day, doing the same thing every day. But you're only doing this for very small amount of your time, so that you can liberate the other hours, and you can liberate your mind and how you process things. So let me give you an example. If your mind is always overwhelmed with work, traffic, with family life, with things that you haven't done, right? Things that you haven't done that you were planning to do. Let's say you're like, okay, this New Year's resolution, I am going to do this, and that. And you haven't done it because it's such a big goal and you haven't even started. We need to clear that, right? So all of that circles back to what we want to do, doing small things all at the same time, like small things every single day. I hope that I'm trying to see how I can formulate this message, because it all intertwines with one another, and it's all the same thing, right? Whether we want to build confidence, whether we want to have authority in a certain field or a business or whatever, it's all the same routine. So whether you want to be fit, so stick to the same pattern until you find result. Stick to a known pattern until you find result, and then you move on to the next thing. And that's how you build trust, and with trust you start to build your confidence, and with confidence, because of all the trials and errors that you've had consistently, and you figured out within that consistency what works and what doesn't, you claim the authority. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. But this came to me this morning because I feel that this is the space that I'm in right now. The space that I'm in right now is no longer the person asking for permission to be who she wants to be. And this is why we're filming these diaries. These diaries are a projection of my life in a way, because we're doing this, we're working on this journey together. And I feel that there has been a part of me that over-explained, right? That over-explained why I'm doing a certain thing. And sometimes it is good to explain, but not over-explain. You say this, and you know why, and then that's it. You don't have to define yourself to people, because you define yourself within yourself. So yeah, making a decision also aligns with this. It's like I'm no longer going to be the person that over-explains why I do certain things, because it's as if I'm trying to prove myself to certain people, and we're no longer in that era of our lives. We've let that go. Our era, this era of our life is, okay, we know that our voice is for some people, and our voice is also, some people won't resonate with it. And accepting this, and we focus and we visualize how our voice can be heard towards the people that do want to listen to it, calling these people in. So that is where we are, and I hope that you resonated with this message, and this is it for today. So if you enjoyed this conversation, thank you, by the way. I hope to see you very, very soon. What day are we in? what video are we in right now? Probably 59th. So I want to announce that by video 90, I'm going to reduce the amount of videos that I do just by one day, because I want to really get into having the one Sabbath day, whichever day it will be, to center back and practice this within myself, because I do value the concept and I want to dive into it much more. So yeah, after day 90, because this is a challenge to get to day 90 by posting videos every single day. Whether I record every single day is different. You know, I will record. I have done a few times where I batched a few videos. I'm not quite eloquent in this yet, but we're working towards batching more. And yeah, we're moving forward, and also within moving forward, allowing myself to have my moments where I am not doing so well. I don't think I've shared much of these days, but it has been more neutral since I've been doing this challenge anyway. Yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. If you like this video, please leave a comment. I would love to continue this conversation with you as we grow together and as we uplift each other and get towards what we need to get towards. So have a lovely day. If you care to take a look at some of my products, I make handmade candles and soaps, and I will leave the link in the description down below. Until then, my friends, you are more than enough, and I'll see you soon. Ciao.